together don't mean something. All right, y'all remember this story? It's a big story that's talked about. Black Colorado ranchers that's dealing with what they call domestic terrorism by the local white people who they say are trying to steal their land. Well, there was an update. They were arrested for stalking. They were arrested for stalking. Black El Paso County rancher faces felony charge after his own complaints of racism and intimidation. When I saw that, I said, how the hell you filed all these complaints about racism, people stalking you on your property, killing your animals, stealing your animals? How the hell you end up arrested? And then we started thinking, we ain't getting all the details. You mad at the people saying they should just leave. They shouldn't even be there. They should just leave the land and just sell it off and leave them.
No, what I said was, before you go invest and buy property, you should probably check out
who around
the towns and who's around you to get a feeling of, I'm moving around these damn white people. Well, first of all, I don't want to move around the damn white people.
Yeah.
But since they chose to move around white people, they should have seen if they were friendly or not. Clearly, they ain't friendly, and they ain't fake being friendly.
Exactly. The black rancher who alleged he and his wife have endured months of racially motivated property crimes and intimidation in their rural Colorado community was arrested Monday by El Paso County Sheriff Office. Courtney, 41, now faces a felony charge of stalking the neighbors. He has accused of carrying out a bias-based terror campaign on his property in Yoder, about 30 miles east of Colorado Springs. An uncommon move after considering the charge for which Mallery was arrested, which also include misdemeanor tampering with a utility meter and petty theft of under $50. El Paso District and County Magistrate Deborah Pearson set bond at $6,000, 3 times the amount requested by the people. In statements made during a video advertisement Tuesday, Pearson said she came to the decision after reviewing documents detailing a history of conflict, complaints, and investigations by the sheriff's office dating back to March 2022. The court is concerned about the risk to the victims in the community, said Pearson, referencing an easement between Mallery's property and that of the neighbors he is charged with stalking. He was charged with stalking where cameras and a loudspeaker allegedly were being used. So he was stalking with the camera, recording them. Him recording.
That's what happens when you put yourself in situations that you shouldn't put yourself in.
Him recording them with stalking and loudspeakers. Now that's him. He look like he just fed up. I'm not laughing at it. The picture right there look like he's so fed up. It's just like it's going through it.
Why not go to Texas? They have ranches in Texas.
Well, it's not about what state it's in. It's about who's surrounding the area.
They're black. I'm pretty sure there are black ranches in Texas.
We say that about a lot of things. There's pretty black ranches everywhere, but are they in a group together? Do you just look for a community that ain't just doing shit like this?
Matter of fact, shout out to how did I forget their channel?
Look at you.
Art Fennell.
Oh,
Country Style. They had an episode where they brought all black farmers from across the world to
a world of America.
America, dude.
I'm saying that because I'm saying did they bring people from other countries?
No, I'm sorry. They brought all black ranchers and stuff from all across America.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it was in South Carolina or North Carolina.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of black cowboys and cowgirls out there.
Well, I know that. I know where cowboys come from, but a 2-year-old dispute between black ranchers in rural El Paso County and their white neighbors has led to allegations of stalking and racism and very little clarity over the truth. What is clear is that the court records show there have been 24 complaints filed by both parties within the last 2 years. Nicole and Courtney, the owners of the Freedom's Acres Ranch in El Paso County, were granted temporary protection orders on a couple of occasions against their neighbors over the last 2 years, but their cries for help have mostly been dismissed in the court at this point. Their neighbors, Teresa and Bonnie Clark, currently have restraining orders against them that are in effect. The Malleys for 2 years have complained that neighbors and others trespass on their property, pointed guns at them, called them racial slurs, released dogs on them, damaged their ranch gate and security cameras, harmed their animals, and would incite violence against them on social media. Didn't the man say that his wife was ran down by they had a car and tried to run her down?
This sounds very dramatic, like a movie.
It does sound like some Get Out or something like that.
Y'all been enduring.
This sound
for
like a
2
movie.
years.
This sound like a black people moving to a neighborhood and got to deal with the shit in the neighborhood.
You gonna stay there for 2 years and tolerate this?
When they're sentenced over the property,
So they just like we're refusing to give up our property.
apparently. Just for the scene to be about. The Mallerys for 2 years have complained that I already read all that. They were the first to file a complaint beginning in December 2021 when they highlighted some of the above. The Clarks first filed complaints against the Mallerys in January 2022, claiming that Mallerys would stalk them, cross their easement, and intimidate them by sitting on their fence and watching them until they went inside, and constantly called the police on them.
So where are the reports?
Oh no, they said reports exist. They haven't been able to get the station to give them out to public, make them public, because you don't want people to. They said they got video, body cam footage. How they said we have been doing stuff. We haven't been sitting around letting this stuff happen, and all this other stuff. As a matter of fact, they called for the Black and Latino coalition leader. They have a Black and Latino coalition. They wanted to get there and sit down with the community so they can let it be known there's no racism. Everything is good. We're doing our job. All the other stuff. At this point in the story, you probably should just get the hell up out of there. Honestly. She probably just get up out of there. I have a farm in Phoenix. Well, you should see a lot of black people there right now. Phoenix is actually dope. See? Now, I said Phoenix seems like it seems, I guess, being from where I'm from, the idea of living in Phoenix is just like.
Only time I've been to Phoenix is when
the plane was at going the over.
And I was there for 35 minutes, and it was hot as hell just getting off the plane, going into the going to my next terminal. It was hot.
Yeah.
It was like 105 degrees at 11, 12 o'clock at night.
It gets hot. It gets hot there.
It was like 11. It was still hot.
But apparently in that article, they saying that they ain't having the experience that maybe some of you are having with Phoenix. So I don't know. Variation of doesn't surprise me. The land is your land first. This land is my land now, and I create laws to protect my interests as I go and put your black ass in jail. Me and my cronies, allegedly. Exactly. There's no point in trying to take over a system that wasn't built for you to be on top. I think this Mississippi is still 40 years behind. Current state is insane. Yeah, okay.
Regina said Oz was shit.
Oz was the shit.
No, she said Oz was the shit, literally.
It got graphic. So yeah. It's super lit right now with the Super Bowl. I know it's super lit, especially if you own a business. Oh, you're gonna get a lot of, I guess, do we call a person in America from another state visiting another state a tourist?
I would say no.
They call it a tourist though. So you're gonna have a lot of tourists in Phoenix, so businesses are gonna make a lot of money. And let's be honest, you're gonna see the prostitution numbers go up like crazy. Every woman in the country going to damn Phoenix.
Dryer.
They going to Phoenix and they gonna make their money, boy. It's like All-Star Weekend. They're gonna make a lot of money that day.
Dude love Dryer.
What you mean I love Dryer?
Her name is Drea. You call the woman Dryer. Her name is Drea.
Okay. Now back to that case with the ranchers in Colorado. This is Marcel for Congress. Apparently he got a message from them. He said they just killed one of the cows. The Mallerys are still in danger.
You didn't read it how you said it. You didn't read it how you said it.
They just killed one of the cows.
They just killed one of the damn cows.
Are still in danger. They need legal representations and security. Please donate for security and the Mallerys directly at Black Farm Land. So he said, Marcel, these pigs killed my cow last night. They refused to stop. This is sick. We need a black company that can get us some real security cameras out here. They just killed you. Look, man.
So now we got to pack up, go to Colorado.
And shut it down.
Ain't she
supposed to do that?
That's what he asking. That's what they're really saying.
But that's what you're supposed to do.
That's what they're really saying. They saying, we need y'all to help us.
Yeah.
With these white folks.
He called them. That's what I wanted. When he said pigs, was he talking about the cops or just the white people?
We're talking about the white people.